rather invest into Forex or into real estate? That's a question that I get all the time from my students, and the answer is both. Now, Forex, it definitely provides a unique opportunity for people to make money in the financial markets. And traditionally, I've always been a Forex trader. I actually started my career trading Forex. So for me, it always holds a special place in my heart. You know what I mean? It's like that thing that finally made me a bunch of passive income. And I'm like, I love it. But I do see the value in real estate. The way that I've done it personally is I've kind of transitioned and balanced my portfolio in such a way where I'm still exposed to Forex, but I'm also growing the real estate sector of my portfolio very heavily, especially right now. Where we're positioned right now, I think we have the best opportunity we have ever seen in the real estate market, and we could potentially never see a better opportunity for the rest of our lives. I don't know about you, but I definitely don't want to miss out on this opportunity. So for me, I've been pulling a lot of cash out of my Forex portfolio and putting it all into real estate, putting it into crypto, putting it into these things that are at a major discount right now. At the end of the day, if you look at the market and you see a recession, it's likely that a lot of the assets that you really want to own are going to be on sale. And so if you can put your money into those assets are then going to go up in value, and that's how you make a lot of money. That's no longer active income. That's capital gains. That's really big passive income. That's how you build those billion-dollar portfolios. There are going to be more billionaires made during this recession than there have ever been in any recession in history, because now people are educated, they're empowered, they have the tools that they need to succeed, and they just have to invest into the right assets and just let it play out. The reason that I would prefer Forex as a beginner is because I want to make a bunch of active income, right? So I have different options. If I'm Forex trading, I could potentially just manually trade. If I've never traded before, I'm probably going to have to learn how to trade. I'm going to have to take a course. I'm going to have to hire a mentor. I'm going to have to go through the steps that I need to go through in order to learn how to become a good trader. Once I've disciplined myself, once I've learned the psychology behind trading, once I've learned how to place trades, open trades, execute trades, close trades, right? That whole thing, I have to learn, right? I need to learn what apps to download, what platforms to use. Oh, which broker should I use? Oh, how can I execute a trade? How can I modify my trade? What's a stop loss? What's a take profit? I have to learn all the terminology. I have to know which pairs to trade. I have to know how to trade them. There's just a wealth of knowledge that you'll need to have in order to be a successful trader. Thankfully, in today's world, we have a shortcut, and that's called automated trading. So we have trading bots that can actually go out and trade for you. And I believe strongly that the majority of the money that's being traded in Forex is being traded using bots. And the reason that I believe so is because if you look at the charts, if you look at how they look, if you look at patterns, it's very algorithmic. All of the reactions that we see in the market, it's very well planned out and it's very algorithmic. And that means that there are algorithms that are trading the majority of cash around the world. So yes, that literally means that all the banks and hedge funds, they're already using bots. And the reality is that your money, no matter whether you know it or not, it's already being traded in the Forex market. So at night, you'll notice that for me, I'm on Pacific time. So for me, it's 2 p.m. 2 p.m., there's a wire cutoff time, right? So that means that if you try to wire money after 2 p.m., it's not gonna get there until the next day. Why is that? I can't send a same day wire after 2 p.m. Well, the reason it works like that is because it's 5 p.m. on the East Coast, first of all, but second of all, the banks are locking in their funds for that day. Why would a bank want to lock in funds? Well, they want to lock in funds because they want to trade your money on the Forex market. And the more money that they have, the more money they can trade, and the more profit they can make. So they need to know, okay, this is how much money I have to work with today. This is how much is going to get allocated to Forex. This is how much I'm going to trade here and here and here. So whether you like it or not, your money is already being traded in the Forex markets, and whether you know it or not, they're going to keep doing it every single day. Now it's just your turn to start tapping into that. You need to wake up and understand, hey, my money is already there. It's already being traded in the Forex market. How can I get a piece of the profits? In my opinion, I think everybody should be trading Forex to some degree. Now, I understand that not everybody is going to want to go out and learn how to trade manually, and that's totally fine. There are programs out there, there are softwares out there that can literally automate that whole process. For me, I think that's such a great stepping stone into the passive income world. If you're a beginner investor, if you're maybe an experienced investor, but you want to start making more passive income, I think it's so powerful that we can literally find traders or investors who are willing to let us use their softwares, their bots, their strategies, and we can use those strategies in the Forex markets to extract cash. It's not an easy world, right? There are so many different factors that contribute to the Forex market, but in my opinion, it's one of the most powerful ways and the easiest ways to make a lot of money in a short amount of time. Now that you've started building up some capital, okay, well now you can start diversifying, and that's exactly what I did. I'm not trying to give anybody financial advice. I'm literally just sharing the steps that I took. So I started making some money in Forex, and then I started expanding my portfolio because now, okay, maybe I have an extra $500,000 that I want to invest somewhere. Maybe I don't want to be 100% exposed to Forex. So then I started adding more things to my portfolio. I started adding oil wells. I started adding real estate. I started adding e-commerce, crypto. And one that really stands out to me right now is real estate. And I think it's actually a great question. Forex or real estate? It's very important. I think both. You need both. But depending on where you're at in your investment career, if you're earlier on in your investment career, maybe try focusing 80% of your capital into something riskier like Forex and a smaller amount to something like real estate. It's a lot more stable, it's slower growth, but it does still make money. I think that depending on where you're at age-wise, you can determine what percentage allocation you want to either or. I personally, right now, I'm at an 80-20 split. So 80% is in real estate right now, 20% is in Forex. And that's actually just due to what's happening in the market right now. I've pulled a lot of cash out of Forex, and I want to invest that into real estate, something that's going to build real assets, because those assets, they provide a unique opportunity to build wealth, number one, but number two, this is all tax-free wealth because we're refinancing these properties and we perpetually are refinancing them. We're never selling them. I'm buying apartment buildings right now. I'm buying huge multifamily commercial buildings, right? I'm buying these big buildings, these assets that are class A assets, beautiful buildings. They're gonna be there for way past my lifespan, and I'm just gonna keep borrowing against them forever. And so if I'm always borrowing against them, my tenants are always paying back my debt, first of all, but second of all, that's tax-free income that I can use for whatever I want to use it for. So if I position myself correctly, I've made some money in Forex, I've profited a good amount, I've taken that money out, and now I've used that money to invest into real estate, and specifically multifamily real estate. Guys, one of the greatest opportunities on planet Earth today is multifamily real estate. And the reason that it's so powerful is because of where we're at in our economy right now. We've been in a big bull run. We've just hit a recession. It's going to provide some very, very nice opportunities for us to get into these multifamily buildings. Once we buy them up, we have passive income rolling in, we have a management company running the show, and we collect our checks and refinance whenever we have the opportunity to. So of course you have to run the numbers, make sure that the debt is supported by the property, but the idea is to never sell. We just keep refinancing over and over and over again. We've pulled out our cash many times over, and we still continue to make passive income. All right, guys, that is why I prefer Forex first and then transitioning into real estate. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.